In this video, I share what elite traders are doing that maybe you're not, so you can take the next level in your trading. Hi, I'm Mike Bellafiore, co-founder of SMB Capital, a proprietary trading firm located in Midtown Manhattan. And I'm also the author of the trading classic, One Good Trade, and the Playbook. In this video, see how a daily, monthly, and yearly review, the power of collaboration, accountability, a mindset of grow or die, finding solutions to underperformance, and being uncomfortable led elite traders to great results. So we're sitting in our training room in New York City during a monthly review. We meet in teams and everyone presents their monthly review. So Dr. Steenbarger, our floor manager, myself, team leaders, and junior traders are all in our training room going over their monthly reviews. Dr. Steenbarger, myself, and our floor manager are giving feedback to the individual traders, and we're all setting goals. We're preparing to do better. We're thinking about what we did well last month that we can do more of and do more of bigger. What can we eliminate from the prior month that's not going so hot? And everybody is saying this in front of everybody else. So all of the traders are holding themselves accountable to each of the other traders. And so when each one is presenting, our floor manager asks for each of the traders to give themselves a grade for the month. And on one occasion, one junior trader is up and he meekly and quietly mumbling says, I'm going to give myself a C for the month. And after he's done, Dr. Steenbarger looks up and he says to everybody in the room, good is not good enough. And the team was challenged, everyone on the team was challenged for all of them to come back with an A for the next month. All of them. Good is not good enough. So those of you actually sitting in this room, and those of you watching this at home, certainly you just don't get better by saying, I want to do better. Effective best practices turned into habit. That is what greatly impacts your trading performance. You don't get better until you do something that's going to help you get better. But can't you be better? Maybe a few $100s in the first hour of trading is not good enough. Maybe consistently profitable is shooting too low. Maybe just learning and trading one strategy is shortchanging yourself. Maybe just trading equities or just trading options or just trading futures or just shorting is not your true potential. If you want to learn 3 real-world setups that our traders use, including the simple setup that we teach all of our new traders and the setup that turned one of our traders into a 7-figure big money earner, check out the free webinar that we're currently running. Just go ahead and click the link that should be appearing right now at the top right-hand corner of your screen. That's going to open up this free registration page in the new window, so don't worry, you're not going to lose this video. You're going to learn more in a couple of hours from this trading workshop than from years of online education. And so one of our traders recently had his best trade ever in an IPO opportunity. And you can see from the charts, recent IPOs have failed. Smile Direct Club failed miserably. Work or Slack failed miserably. So there's been a theme in the marketplace that IPOs have been failing. The trader recognized this. And he saw Peloton on day one, priced at 29, open up below the IPO price, never really trade much above 27 and finish near lows, having a very weak day one. And so after that day, he prepared himself for the opportunity on day 2. He prepared himself to win. And this is a best practice that you all ought to think about adding to your game to improve. And in his words, this is what he did to improve so that he had his best day ever in this particular trade. After the close and on my commute home, I began preparing and planning for how I would trade the opportunity on day 2. I knew this could be a massive trade, even better than the play on day 1. This was setting up to be an A-plus trade. I thought of all the different scenarios we could possibly see on day 2, worst case and best case. I visualized the trade that would be most profitable. I went to sleep that night excited for the potential opportunity that was to come the following morning. On my commute the day of the trade, I rehearsed what I needed to see and size in. I was ready and focused. I kept this in the back of my mind, how it might work out, and that I needed to stick to the details as I planned out. I came into the office with a positive mindset, knowing that I had planned fully. Look at the key words there. I was excited. He's not just making a trade, he's excited to be finding an opportunity that he can crush. He's preparing to win. But, as we said, we have these monthly meetings. And in our monthly meeting with this trader on this month, when we're reviewing the fact that he had his best trade ever, we said to him, could you have made more? Could you have put more risk on? And the answer was yes, he could have. And so we said, well, let's do something about that. Let's come up with a solution. And so he sat with our risk manager and they came up with a special risk report for outlying opportunities. He can present to his risk manager an idea for more risk on top of his regular risk, special risk, extra risk, when he has a particularly good idea. And this is the sheet that he uses to communicate that with his risk manager. Good is not good enough. Grow or die. So this is a picture of Swang. This is Swang getting his black shirt. You get a black shirt if you earn $2 million net plus in P&L for the year. So at the end of 2017, we did a yearly review at our prop firm. And we noticed that equity traders were having enormous edge trading options like Swang. And we challenged our best traders to exploit this edge by trading options bigger and more often. And Swang worked on expressing edge with options. Remember, grow or die. And we challenged them to grow or die. And Swang, that first year after we challenged him to express his edge with options bigger and more often, he had in one particular trade, in Tilray, he had a $1 million plus options trade. And that year before, he earned a green shirt. You get that if you earn $1 million plus in net P&L. And that push to grow helped him to go from green shirt to black shirt. Good is not good enough. This is a picture of Shark, and this is Shark getting his black shirt after a terrific trading year. And I remember the yearly review that Shark did after his best year ever, his first best year ever, and had a terrific year. And so like we sit in rooms like this and do a monthly review, we also do a yearly review, and traders write up what their goals are going to be for the year. And I can still remember to this day reading that yearly review from Shark, and it hit me right between the eyes. And in it, he said, had a great year, grateful, thankful, but my goals are to become an 8-figure trader. And he didn't just stop there. He rolled out what he's going to do so that he became an 8-figure trader. And I bring this up because it's important to talk about what's possible. And I'm sure there are people watching this at home and there are people in the room that never thought about the possibility of making 7 figures in a year with their trading, or never thought about the possibility of making 8 figures a year in their trading. We all fall victim to our limiting beliefs. We need to crush our limiting beliefs. And Shark, in his yearly review, is doing that for us. We're not here to make 6 figures. We're not here for that. Shark's not here to even make 7 figures. We need to crush our limiting beliefs. So the best thing that I did in 2018 was to accept elite, select, active traders outside the firm to coach and to mentor. And this is one of them, Slayer on the right. And he had an issue that he needed help with. He was overtrading. And what he did, and it really bothered him. I think a lot of times people talk about, oh, we should be calm and relaxed and focused and not feel beat ourselves up too much about our trading, and there's a lot of truth to that. But one thing about Slayer is that his underperformance really bothered him. It bothered him to his core. It hurt that he wasn't doing better. It was an attack to him on his personal character. And so we found a solution. We searched and found a solution to help him with this issue of overtrading. And the idea that we came up with was for him to sit with his identity before the open. And he decided his identity was, I'm a wait for the moment intraday catalyst trader. My mantra is thesis plus setup plus see it plus fight for price. It's not enough intellectually to understand these principles. You must internalize them. You must develop an emotional connection with their importance to you. Create your identity and then sit with it before the open if you want to improve your overtrading. Good is not good enough. Collaborate. One of our teams had developed an enormous edge in a particular niche strategy. They asked for a substantial amount of buying power for this particular strategy. The strategy is traded by many others at the firm and on the street. I wouldn't say it's a common strategy, but it's a common strategy. And so this team is asking for more money. Well, how are they going to earn more money if they're trading a strategy that other people trade? Why would the firm actually allocate more buying power to them if it was so common? Well, only through their collaboration did they earn the right to ask for this. They collaborated to develop a unique data set. They forged new relationships to build this different data set. They backtested a superior entry-exit. They used distinct execution routes. They collaborated so this strategy outperformed others. They got that additional buying power allocation. Good is not good enough. So one of the traders that I work with outside the firm had one of the great quotes in his daily report card that can teach us a lot. This is a trader that is working on his swing trading game. He's a terrific intraday trader. He's a terrific active intraday trader, and he wants to supplement what he's doing by adding some swing trading. He took a little bit of a hit, took a big hit, and I was curious to see how he'd react to this huge drawdown. I expected to be a little bit downtrodden from it. Here's what he wrote in his daily report card. No frustration here. This is the game I signed up for and the area I'm seeking to expand into and push my comfort zone in. If this is going to be what takes me to a $5 million or a $10 million trader, there'll be days I wake up down 50,000. I didn't enjoy it, but teaching myself to be as unaffected by the variance as possible. And one of the really great quotes that this particular trader has said in past that has really inspired some of the other people that he works with is change comes only after pain. Good is not good enough. Elite traders are doing great things. The elite traders are not doing good things, but rather remarkable things. Their work ethic is not good, but rather unending. Their solutions to improve are not good, but rather inspiring. Their hunger to succeed is not good, it burns intensely. Their goals are not to be good, but rather the best. Good is not good enough. So now it's your turn. Which effective trading technique from this video will you try next? Are you going to start collaborating with other traders or sit with your trading identity before the open? Let us know by leaving a comment below right now.